Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking, and today we're smoking some good old-fashioned ribs on a gas grill. As you can see here, I got a little smoker box. I got just a coating on the bottom of some dry chips. I'm using a little hickory. And in honor of doing a little smoking here of ribs today, we also have backdraft on, which I think is only appropriate. Let's smoke, and a little later, I'm probably gonna light a nice cigar and have some more smoke. So you're gonna wanna soak your chips for about a half hour, 40 minutes, and then just take them out, pat them dry, just a little, so they're not so sobbing wet. And then what I'm gonna do is do a nice layer on top. And you're gonna probably have to add more as you go because they will burn off. So we're gonna close this up. And then I got my grill at about 275. That's where you wanna be. Now, if you're gonna smoke on a gas grill like myself, and I was taught this by a friend on the East Coast, my friend John Famoso, who's given me a very quick tutorial on how he makes his delicious ribs. If you have 4 burners, you put 1 burner on, you get that baby to 275. That's where I'm living today, 275. We're probably gonna do our ribs for about 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours. We'll see what happens. Now a key here is on the back of the ribs. You wanna have your butcher, you could do it yourself as well. I just have the butcher do it because it's very easy for them to do. Take the membrane off the back. You wanna make sure that that's done. And you can see that I've already put the rub on 3 of them well ahead of time. I like to do it about 2.5 hours ahead of time. Some people do it overnight. I'm doing it 2-3 hours ahead of time. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm using a simple yellow mustard. Ben, you like the yellow mustard?
Yep.
I like looking into the sky. It's like a little voice from the heavens up there. Beautiful. Anyway, backdraft is going good over here. So we're gonna take a little yellow mustard and we're gonna just do a little squeeze, like that. I got a couple flies visiting me, get out of here. And then you're gonna rub it in like that. Get it all rubbed in. I'm using a little McCormick seasoning, brown sugar bourbon, very basic. If you wanna make your own with garlic powder and a slew of other things, you're more than free to do it. However, I'm using store-bought. And we're just gonna sprinkle it like that. You don't want to get too much on it. You want to cover all the spots, but you want to be able to see the meat coming through a little bit. So that's good, just like that. And then we're going to flip and repeat the process.
Do you like ribs?
I don't really like ribs.
Really?
I shouldn't say that I don't like ribs. To be honest with you, I'm never like excited by ribs. I know this is going to sound a little lame, but the truth of the matter is it's too damn messy for me. I don't like picking it up and getting my hands dirty. And to me, you can only eat ribs, in my opinion, in the confines of your own home. I really am a big believer that you shouldn't eat ribs in public. It's just disgusting. If you need a wet nap, that's something you should be doing at your house. How about yourself? Do you?
It's one of my favorite foods.
Oh, shows you how much I know about one of my dearest friends.
What would you rather have, a rack of ribs
Yeah.
or backdraft?
Oh God, look at this. Look at the cinema, Ben. He doesn't know about these movies because he was born in 2011. That would make you what, 13? You're 13.
Isn't it crazy? That would make
Child
me 13.
labor. Child labor. All right, so our smoker is smoking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our ribs in the rack and then we're gonna bring our smoker right in front of our ribs off of the direct heat. And I'm gonna check on these every 45 minutes. I also have a little mixture of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. So about every 45 minutes, I'm gonna open it up, spray it, close it. You don't wanna keep opening this hood. You wanna let it stay. Don't keep checking on it. Just from time to time, check on your smoker box. Maybe it catches fire a little bit, you get some chips. But other than that, we should have some beautifully tender, delicious baby backs in a few hours. So once you got your smoker box on your grill and it's smoking, you got your ribs on the grill, you also wanna have a little pan filled with water, because that's gonna continue to steam and keep that moisture in there. You don't have to do it, but I prefer it. We're about 2 hours and 15 minutes in. We're gonna give a little flipperoo to our ribs. All right, so we got that going. Let's give another little spritz, continue on our way. They're looking good. I actually think that these ribs are gonna come out today fantastic. All right, let me tell you something. In the LA area, I got people around me, not one person is gonna make a meal like this. Why? Not because they don't have the money, because they don't have any culture. There are a bunch of animals who have moved here from God only knows where they were living in sheds in their parents' backyards. But me, I bring the goods. Look at it, Ben. Let's go, baby. Look at us, they're gonna fight a fire. Look at this. Look at this. They're coming for the ribs. This is us in about 2 hours. All right, Benny boy, we ready? I'm gonna take a nice rack like that, put it here. Gonna do a little butter, A little on each, like that. I'm gonna take a little brown sugar, a little sprinky sprangy. So we're gonna try and get these to fall off the bone, these 2 racks. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but this is why this will be the first and last time we do ribs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it like so. Wrap it really nice and tight. How you like that? Nice little package. Slide it right back in there. Be careful, I don't wanna rip the foil. And then I'm gonna let this go another hour. Listen, are you tired of grilling hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken, and you got an extra 38 hours to spare? I highly recommend smoking ribs on your gas grill. What a blessing for everybody who's eating them, and a real chore for me. However, did I have fun here today? I did. I was with my wife. I was with Ben, who I consider a friend sometimes. We watched Backdraft. I smoked a cigar. We've been smoking all day long. These ribs are delicious. If you want this recipe, as always, it's in the description below. From our house to yours, bon appetit. How do we do?
Works for me.
These ribs are gonna suck.